Hey, this is Joe Turner with Reef Aquaria Design. Today we're going to be answering some of the questions that we're getting from our YouTube channel. I'm over here setting up my dive equipment, ready for my next 2 dives tomorrow, over in a big jellyfish tank and a huge tank in Fort Lauderdale that you guys have probably already seen.
Hey guys, I'm JC with Reef Aquaria Design, and I got some cool stuff to show you today. Today we are at the Chemipure manufacturing facility. Chemipure is a great aquarium product that's been around for over 60 years, and we use this stuff on every single custom aquarium that we design and build. So the question, why is Chemipure important for aquariums? And we can check out the filtration room here and see where we put it. The Chemipure product in this filtration room goes directly in the sump. Why is it important for tanks? It absorbs all the nasty stuff that you don't want in the water. It's going to absorb toxins, it's going to absorb medications, it's going to absorb phenols, which can make the water smell, odors. The best part about it, the water is going to be crystal clear, gin clear. Why? Because it has activated carbon in it. Now, this isn't regular carbon that you'll find in a lot of places. That's very dirty, and when you rinse it, it produces a lot of dust. This is pelletized extruded carbon, which has a 30% more surface area so that the water can flow through the product itself more, in addition to the resins that absorbs organic or kind of organic waste from the water. So this is actually where Chemipure is produced. This is Chemipure Blue, but there's a whole line of Chemipure products for different applications, different types of aquariums. Oh, and we got a visitor. The product is assembled here, put together. All the different components of the products are added into these all-in-one mesh bags. The cool thing about this product is it's all-in-one chemical filtration. The product comes in a little bag like this. You get a little rinse, it goes in the filter of your aquarium. As you can see, it's crystal clear. The proof is in the pudding. 60 years of this product being made. We use it because it works. Take care, guys.
Hey, how you guys doing today? My name's Keith. I am the sales designer and project manager here at Reef Aquaria Design, and I'm here to answer a couple of questions that popped up in the YouTube video. One of you guys was asking about why we have different filtration systems on the 2 aquariums at Ocean Reef. Both of those oceans have different water parameters. So what that allows us to do is have a little bit of a different salinity or pH alkalinity in each of the systems, which better matches the ocean. And then the other thing is, as the corals are growing, they start maturing. One thing that we have to look forward to in the future would be coral spawns. And if it was on one system, when a coral would spawn, like a Chemipure in the Pacific aquarium, the Chemipure could actually make it through all the plumbing, through the filtration, and start growing in the Atlantic aquarium. So that's why we have to keep the 2 systems completely separate. Another one of you guys asked about the bags of ice that get left underneath the aquarium, the big 5,000-gallon aquarium we installed. Those bags, the ice melts out, the water comes out, but the plastic bag itself does stay under the aquarium for the rest of its life, actually. The other way you could do it would be sacrificial straps, meaning that the straps that are actually basketing the aquarium once the aquarium sits on the ground, they would be cut flush with the concrete and they would stay down there forever. But obviously straps are much more expensive than a couple bags of ice, so we like to not do it that way. So being the designer here at Reef Aquaria Design, I actually have behind the scenes access to some of the drawings. A couple of you were asking about dimensions on the big 5,000-gallon aquarium. So what I have here is a big 5,000-gallon aquarium drawing. You can see it's 177 by 63.5 by 96 high. So that's the FRP dimensions. And then the other aquarium you guys asked about was this one. This one's 144, 12 foot by 30 inches front to back by 42 inches high. The cool part is we're doing all 3D modeling for everything. So you guys have seen the videos of this aquarium. Let me show you kind of what it looks like on our end when we're building it. Obviously, you guys are aware of our 1680 here in the showroom. This is basically our big display aquarium, all kinds of SPS and LPS corals. But here in the filtration room, we've got a couple different components from Deltec. So we have here the protein skimmer. This is constantly removing basically fish poop that's inside the water. After they're done eating, they poop it out. We gotta get that out of the water. That's all organics, that breaks down, that turns into phosphates and stuff. So we need it out of the water. We've got the roller fleece filter. This is, because it's our showroom, we use this as a display. It's a little bit undersized for this aquarium, but it still is doing its job. One of the drain lines comes in and it's doing the same thing. It's removing physical organics out of the water. So any type of extra food, excess food that comes down or any of that, that way it doesn't go into the sump and rot. We've got the calcium reactor. This here is obviously breaking down the calcium media, and that's liquefying it and turning it into supplements that the corals are using to grow. Same with the calc stir. You put calc washer in the calc stir, and that's constantly adding calc washer to the system, and that's using for the corals to grow. And then the last big component here, we have the media reactor. This is where we'll run either carbon or phosman, and that's just to either clarify the water or remove phosphates out of the water. Another one of you guys was asking about the yellow tangs that we had in the one aquarium, and the truth is, because Hawaii is shut down for export of fish, collection of fish, those yellow tangs specifically came out of a friend of ours aquarium. He had a 425-gallon aquarium that he was moving, so he broke it down and we purchased all of the livestock out of it. So those specific yellow tangs, they were originally from Hawaii. They were in a tank for a couple of years, and then we purchased them secondhand from this hobbyist.
Thanks for all of your questions on our custom tanks, and hopefully you guys learned a little bit and we could share a little bit of our knowledge with you guys.